we focus on the weaknesses. So, if boys are struggling in certain areas, we provide extra instruction there. If they're excelling in certain areas that girls are not excelling at, then we provide a bit less instruction there. Simply put, Mr. Speaker, it makes our education system more efficient. That is what this government is striving for. This government wants to look for efficiency in educating our young children, and how better to do so than to focus on the strengths and weaknesses of boys who have statistically been struggling over the past couple of decades. Now, on to the second constructive point, which is learning styles. Mr. Speaker, boys have different learning styles than girls. We can all acknowledge that. Now,
what is the goal of education? This government clearly believes that the goal of education is learning. And what you learn in school, how you learn, and the knowledge that you obtain from your education is the most important part of school, which leads into my first argument about the distraction of the other sex. When girls are around, there's a trigger that goes in a guy's brain, whether it's based on their hormones, or it's based on how they feel, where they ultimately change their way of acting. Whether this causes some people to act out in classes, or it causes some people. So what's the point of bringing more? What? Do you think there should be a choice? Because right now, the only male schools are ones that cost a lot of money. Do you think there should be a choice for people that might not be able to afford a school such as UCC to have the opportunity to go to one of these schools?
Yeah, that's true. But you guys have been very male-dominated in your argument. We're forgetting about the females at this point as well. You can't just say, oh yeah, all the females will just go into school that boys only. Okay, to further elaborate, I find that very relevant what the government is trying to say, no, not right now, because that's trying to bombard me at this moment. Also, it has a possibility to benefit, now. Males, they work better now.
Fundamentally flawed hyperbolic points. They are well noted. First of all, Mr. Speaker, I'd like to acknowledge something. The opposition came to the government in the light that we are all for putting boys in these residential-like schools, as is the case in history. Mr. Speaker, we are not forcing boys into these schools. We are all for choice. If boys want to go to co-ed schools, and this government will definitely acknowledge that co-ed schools have some value, then that is their prerogative. But many boys are struggling and are struggling in the same aspect. If we looked at boys generally, they're struggling in similar things. So if that's the case, why not go to a school that's going to enhance their learning? Why not allow them to make that choice?